Stephen Catlin knows where the bones are mouldering in the local politics, and he doesn't mind digging them up.
Some time ago that I asked the Chair of Scrutiny to look at the contract with the Housing Stock Repairs Company. He never answered me, never even sent an acknowledgement, so I felt obliged to write to him again, which I did on the 11th of March, saying, "It is some time since I asked you this, please will you give me a reply?" He hasn't even acknowledged that email. So the next stage, I suppose, being the courteous sort of old buffer I am, I will write and remind him that he hasn't acknowledged it, but I know he's received it, and ask for a response. I will then have to go to the standards officer and report this chair of a committee for not acknowledging it, not responding to it, and then asking for their communication protocol and how long I'm supposed to wait for such an answer to be received. I have just bought a new wooden spoon. That'll help me to stir it up. And then we come to East Sussex County Council, who still have not even acknowledged an incident going back nearly 18 months now about street lighting repairs which have yet to be addressed. Even the director of that section at the County Council, having had advance notice of my question, didn't come to a meeting with the answer. He asked the question, "Have I had advance notice of this?" The answer, of course, because I always tell the truth, saves so much time, usually, was, "Yes, you have. You had it on such and such a date." He didn't bring the answer with him, and I've had to send a reminder, which he has not had the courtesy to acknowledge, although it went to him on Friday, and we are now Tuesday. Quite late on Tuesday night. So things are not good. I wish they were better, but I have to say the health problems in this country are putting governance at risk, and local authorities in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland have to conduct their business in public with members being present. It would take a government order to allow them to hold their meetings by video link. And as far as town and parish councils is concerned, well, I'm afraid we're still stuck by an Act of Parliament passed, written in 1892, becoming law in 1894. You see, there wasn't even airmail then, let alone electronic mail. And so we seem to be stuck with meetings at which we all may sit a metre apart from each other, or not having them. There is general alarm in this country. Event holders are cancelling almost at the drop of a hat. And today I learned that the Royal Opera House, Covent Garden, is closing with immediate effect until at least the 19th of April. Some show promoters, some cinema owners are suggesting that instead of demanding refunds, members of the public holding tickets for non-existent shows should donate them. Well, since a lot of these operations are commercial ventures, why should we boost a commercial venture with our hard-earned and taxed money? I see that Virgin Air owner Richard Branson is asking for a government bailout, but I don't think his company pays taxes in this country. I think it's an offshore tax haven. So why should we help them? Why should companies such as the railways, privately owned, expect a government bailout when these companies have returned large profits to their shareholders? They want the benefit, but not the burden that goes with it. So those who work hard and are taxed quite highly in this country, their taxes will pay those who seem to relish in having offshore accounts. That doesn't seem quite right somehow, does it? And how will the government get this money back? You see, with business being at an all-time low, there are no VAT receipts or much declined VAT receipts to come in to the government coffers. Where's it coming from? Not out of offshore accounts, I can tell you that. More exciting news as it happens.
We may be quirky, but we are fresh. While the big TV networks moan about showing repeats, we, at Mirador, keep turning it out. Mad, but watchable.